We're going to demonstrate a crunch exercise on the mat. To begin with, you're going to lie on your back as Javier is going to do. You want to make sure your upper body is nice and relaxed, your knees are bent, and your feet are on the floor. Now you're going to begin the exercise by placing your hands behind the head. A couple important points to note. Always make sure you're pressing your head into your hands so it relaxes the front of your neck. That's very important for any future neck issues that might come up. You also want to make sure that your core is engaged. So you want to think about bringing that stomach towards your spine and having a nice rhythmic breathing throughout your exercise. This is a very great exercise for core exercise, which is your stomach, your abdominals, your lower back, and your hip region. Now we're going to have Javier perform the crunch. So as he does this, he's going to lift his upper body, just his shoulders pretty much, and his head off the mat and back down. As he's doing this, he's continuing to breathe, lifting the shoulders up off the mat and back down. If you want to go a little further, you can, but all you really need to do is get those shoulders off the mat. And you notice that he's pressing his head into his hands and looking up at the ceiling. That's a great way to make sure that your neck is relaxed throughout this process. A good progression for this is to have the same position on the upper body, but to raise the feet slightly off the mat as you do this. This is going to engage the lower abdominals, the rectus abdominis, a little bit more. So he's continuing to raise up, focusing on head into the hands, nice breathing and releasing. With his legs nice and still, his knees are bent, you think about a 90-degree angle here. To begin with, you want to start with the first progression, which is just keeping your feet on the ground and shooting for about 10 reps. As you start to increase your reps to 10 and 15, that's when you can start to raise your feet up off the mat. And once again, go back to starting with 5 reps, increasing to 10, 15 reps.